Hey, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to the Loadout with Sean and John. Hope you're all doing good. We're back with another awesome guest we're looking forward to seeing that we haven't seen in a while backstage. Sean, how you feeling?
Feeling pretty good. How about yourself?
Yeah, I'm optimistic.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that's good. I think we're getting towards the end of this thing, it kind of sounds like.
Yes, it's feeling good here in L.A. right now.
Yeah, as long as you're not in Orange County trying to go to the beach.
Yes.
It seems like it's getting better, and sounds like some good news coming our way towards the end of the week with more things opening up. So maybe we'll get back to being normal again.
Fingers crossed. Well, we have the great Jeremy Tominberg with us, one of our buddies who works with Mr. Sills and many other people. What up, buddy?
What's going on, guys?
Well, you sure can tell that's a California background and not a New York background, huh?
No, I crazy. I was in New York on like March 3rd for a meeting that I got sent to for an upcoming show, and I was like leaving New York on March 4th, and it was wow. There was no one on my plane really with me, and it wiping everything down. It was a little weird at the airport, but I was right in New York right when all this shit went down.
Wow,
it was crazy.
I was too. I was back there for the thing. I sat on the phone with Delta for 6 hours trying to change my flight. I was like, "Get me out of here!"
Trying to get out of there. So what have you been doing, Jeremy? What's
Oh, I was doing like the iHeart Awards right when this all went down, and it essentially got canceled. And I had a few other gigs that were like coming up, and they got pushed aside. And so I've been in quarantine ever since I got home from New York, like March 5th. Other than the grocery store and a few other little odds and ends, I'm pretty much been here in my home in Studio City since like March 5th.
Have you got to see anybody from production or hang out with any friends or anything good?
Well, we've been, friends come by, they stop by, they'll drop off. I had a friend that had found some stuff that I didn't have and dropped off, and we would hang out like 15 feet in the front of the house. And I live right next door to the great Michael Potts.
Mikey Potts!
Wow.
Yeah. So nothing's really stopped then. You guys it's just business as usual. Potts, how are you, bro?
Yeah.
Good. How you guys doing? Good to see you.
Wow.
Can you imagine me and their poor neighbors? Let's be honest.
Yeah,
I mean, you got Jeremy and Potts living here.
It actually gets crazy because if the two of us are in a mood.
Oh, yeah, the rest of the people in the building are screwed.
Yeah, like if we have neighbors we don't like, we start getting really loud.
Well, the good news for the neighbors is you guys work so much usually. They probably didn't even know who you were till COVID.
Now do you think Brett Ostro is on the other side of the wall? He's just not tall enough to look over, or?
Yeah, where's Cheryl? Is Cheryl in the neighborhood?
We'll hang out.
Wow,
that's our own little production.
This is a first right here, huh? Two for one.
Yeah, this is unbelievable. What an opportunity!
It's beyond unbelievable because without having someone like Potts next door, I mean, this has been a lot different and not as. It's been a little more normal having someone we can talk to. But this is how we talk to each other for the last month and a half, just like this. I won't let him get any closer to me.
Oh, okay.
What are you guys' plans for the night?
Cinco de Mayo, make some.
Yeah, we come up here usually, and we, Potts has a wife in production. My wife is actually downstairs right now. She's working. She got a gig.
Oh, very cool.
There is work.
Yeah, she's working on that. I don't know if I can say that. I don't give a shit. The graduation.
Yes,
show, that's coming up.
Jared, we've talked to a few people who have senior children, kids who are going to miss out on the big graduation party and all that fun stuff that kind of is the significant end of your school life and time to get to work and college and grow up. So I'm looking forward to seeing that show. That's actually kind of a cool idea for people. I mean, it doesn't bring back the barbecue with all your families and drunk uncles, but hopefully they still send money.
I have a drunk pot sometimes, so it's like having a drunk uncle.
Yeah!
Oh, look at Potts.
Oh, yeah. Is that a little Michelob?
So what shows were you guys working on when you guys got the bad news? You said iHeart. What about Mr. Potts up there? What's he up to these days?
I was actually working on the ACM and Billboard Awards at Big Park.
Yes.
And obviously both got pushed. We were able to pull off that ACM present show where we got Mark home. So we got some content out of it, but now the whole thing is, okay, now what? Where are we going to do the show? Are we going to have an audience? All these questions now fall into place. So It looks like we're going to have a show.
I think we do the show from their rooftop.
Well,
I mean, you got half a production there.
yeah.
It's kind of funny. We've been, because of what's going on, like you can't go to like rental houses and stuff like that. And I happen, people know me. I'm a big giant geek, so there's all kinds of stuff all over this house. And I've rented some of my stuff for some of these like at-home shows, like so they can have a few props in their houses for like some of this stuff. So you've seen some of these shows, like these Disney shows, might have been like some of my stuff in there. So been making a few shekels that way, which is not so bad.
Awesome.
But and I got a call today about some possible future work. So I mean, there's some hope out there. Like today was actually funny you guys called today because today was a good day because there's a few shows that might be booking on. So it'd be wonderful.
Congrats.
Yeah, that's good. That's good stuff.
Hope we're all back together sooner or later.
That's what this is about, for sure. Just looking at you guys makes me smile.
Yeah, it's funny. Anyone that's in production probably has this feeling. Like we work so much. There's times where I think if I could just be left the F alone and have time alone, I'd be so happy. Just sit up here on my roof and be left alone. And now I realize how stupid of a thought that is. Like,
well, you have Pot standing next to you, right? So this is kind of uncomfortable.
Like what I would do anything to be with you guys back on set. Like, I'm used to being the first one in, last one out, and I wish to God I was there right now.
Yeah.
I really do. I'll never ever wish to be stuck at home ever again. I'll never have that thought that, it'd be better just being at home doing nothing.
Right.
Like,
Potts, did you get that on tape? I have a funny feeling after the third show he'll be calling for COVID.
And you guys are all, everybody's healthy in your families and everybody's doing well?
Very lucky. Very lucky we're healthy.
Family's healthy.
Yeah.
Take care of the parents. They're healthy. So.
Awesome. You guys picked up any new hobbies or anything? You guys doing yoga together or something cool like that?
Building models. That's
building
a hot
model.
topic.
Yeah, models.
Our partners yoga actually too close.
Since I can't go to a gym and I'll probably never walk inside a gym again because of just in general how disgusting they are, I've been working out at home. So I take Pilates classes with my wife once in a while she kicks my ass. I work out 6 days a week for the last 2 years and I take one Pilates class and she just outdoes me every time.
Yeah, that's supposed to be the workout.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I've been doing that and I took up making sourdough bread.
Wow.
Potts is like, oh yeah.
Yeah, Pot usually gets the spoils of it, so I can't eat all that bread, so I just find hobbies and just give him half the bread.
That's good.
That's great. Well,
but no, now that my wife is back to work, it's a little more lonely again. So hopefully this all ends soon because it's not as much fun if one of us is working. I'm very grateful she's working, but my partner in crime is now downstairs working all day.
I feel like people in production doing like the advance and the kind of things, it's actually, you would have those times where you're either go into the office or you're on site. But now with Zoom and everything like that, I feel like all day long is a conference call. They just keep going.
I don't want to.
It's too much, and everyone's talking in circles right now because no one knows things. So, but you can't stop calling in because you got to get to work.
And I feel like I don't know exactly what she's got going on down there, but I know that there's a lot of Zoom calls and a lot of calls, and it's pretty much you're kind of working all the time because people don't we're not in an office together where we can spread information, so everyone's got to get to somebody somehow and spread that information. So it all makes, the script gets done. So this gets done. It's wild.
Yeah. And we just, with Zach, Zach had a dream about doing these podcasts and stuff, and he got all the gear together, and that's why we started doing this, and then we could see our friends.
Zach's like he should got a whole new talent. He can be booking talent for these shows.
We got Matt Cleveland's here, another utility guy, also talent producer here with us. But just trying to
maintain social distance when you're there.
Johnny and I are 6 feet. I spray him down with Lysol. We take a swig, and away we go. So
right there, you guys are doing the future of production. You're showing the way right now. This is how we're going to do it.
Oh boy.
So, well, it's good to see you guys.
Love you guys.
Stay safe, stay healthy.
It's good seeing you guys. I think it's great that you're doing this because seeing like Easter, Charlie, and you guys, like, it really does. It makes you realize that we are one giant family, and it sucks that we're all not together because we're together so much that right now it's like, I got nothing. I don't have where's my friends and my family? They're all at their homes, and yeah, even the people that annoy me, I would love to see right now. You know what I mean? What I wouldn't do for a problem to solve, or like some shit to go wrong, or like someone yelling at me for no reason.
Bad parking. I would just deal with bad parking.
Yeah,
right now.
put me in a parking lot to deal with that. Give me the crew meal to deal with. I'll go on I told, when I got a phone call for some work, I said, listen, I'll do whatever I can do. I'll go on the run. I'll go pick up food if that's what is all that's left. Whatever I can do to get out of this fucking house, like I'll do.
Yes.
Yep, 100%.
Well, we'll have you guys back again. Keep our forked tongues sharp, since we're not going to be backstage maybe for another 15 days, maybe. Let's hope.
Something. Yep. So
I think once it starts, so once we figure out the path, and once we figure out what can and can't be done, and we figure out the real logistics of like really the nuts and bolts of putting us back to work, we really are. I mean, we're going to be back because we have no choice. We have to, but we've got to be. I think we're going to have to realize a little bit smarter, and I've been a germaphobe for years. And so this is only going to make it even better for me. Yeah. This is going to make it great. And we're done shaking hands. Like, don't take my hand. Like, let's all, you know what I mean? Like,
yes, Jerry.
We're going to start bowing. I'm introducing the production bow.
Okay.
Wow. We've had a few first. I like the production bow. That's a good angle. All of our buddies, John Esposito was talking about having department color-coded face masks with your last name on it.
Oh, my God. Last night, my wife showed me a picture of Instagram or something of what John Esposito looks like in quarantine.
Falcon crest.
I had to look at the picture for 3 minutes before I'm like, why are you showing this to me? Who's this person? And then she's like, look at it. I was like, oh, my God.
1980s
all the hair, all the beard.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing.
It's good stuff.
We love him. He'll be coming up soon.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for stopping by, and like I said, stay safe and healthy, and we'll talk to you guys soon.
Thanks, guys. Enjoy yourselves, huh?
See you all soon.
See you soon. Guys. Thanks for coming on. Wow, that was a surprise. We got pots, too.
Yeah, I mean, 2 for 1. That just doesn't happen.
The one thing, though, so you got a couple guys who, I kind of felt sorry for Jared at the beginning. And I'm like, yeah, we're not working. It's a bummer. I felt like Andre got the Eeyore going on. And then he's got pots next door.
Right.
What could be wrong with their quarantine problem?
Yeah, they look like they're having a pretty decent time, I think.
Yeah.
And I'm pots out of nowhere, kind of a shocker, but that's pretty cool. It's kind of like you're driving by a celebrity house and the celebrity actually comes out. That's basically what just happened.
Happened.
All right.
On a much lower level.
Very low level.
Well, that was fun. Thanks, Shawnee. I appreciate it. Thanks to those two guys for stopping in. If anybody is interested in doing this with us, send an email, give us a text message. We'd love to talk to all the buddies. Anybody who's interested, let's go.
Yep. Thanks, Zach. Thanks, Matt.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.